November 17. This information comes from Galilea meteors from Brazil. Comet forward jet has
is this anomalous forward jet, which many have called a tail, an
red.
optical illusion. No, it's not an optical illusion. It's an anomalous forward jet. But now this jet is reddish. It tends towards red. And that's the big question. If this is a comet, and its rotation has been calculated at about 16 hours, then these jets occurred due to pockets of water in a natural explanation. But here's the thing. Why does the jet change color every time a pocket of water turns towards the sun? It doesn't make much sense, Chris. It
should be spinning erratically. Now the jet seems to be constantly moving forward.
The jet is constantly moving forward and it's always being emitted. And that's the point. If it's rotating, all these jets should be, as Avalov said, deflated, that is, to have a single flow backward.
Okay, I'll leave a link down below. But what we have here, the jets turn red. It's just like in the beginning, it was red. On my 5th video, episode 5, I put down when we first saw it, it was red. It would have been the 6th in history all time. And my 6th also have more information on that turning red, the red color. Then from red, it turned blue. And then from blue, it turned green, orange in between. And then it turned blue again. Now the forward jet aimed at the sun is turned red. We have that red star, red Kachina prophecy from blue to red, lifting this mass, lifting this veil. But also there's another video that I want to show, another information posted today. Now this is Ray site right here, and he has some also breaking news information.
Here plus several times. Here is what we know now. The 3i Atlas definitely looks bigger than the neighboring stars when you're looking at it, like visually, right? When you take a look at it, you can see the 3i Atlas comet is looking bigger than the stars around it. It is also brighter compared to those stars. Generally, it is didn't pass any bright star.
Okay, we go right here.
Fireball kind of going back. This is not a good picture. It's not very much high resolution.
Now look at the shape.
This is something I want you to remember. Okay, so this picture is picture number 14. Okay. So I did a color reduction, I did more sharpening. Please zoom out too.
Look at that.
So when you're seeing this in the sky, this is what it is doing. It's actually spinning.
Look at the shape, just like the ESA and the Chinese patterns. It just keeps changing shape. That's the kind of the image I saw by the observatory right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For a brief moment, I honestly thought I saw something very similar to this right here. And apparently he says it's getting bigger, brighter, and according to 007, he studied it. It just made a little slight turn, not a major slight turn, but if it's getting bigger and brighter. So these are some of the shapes. You can see there's other compadres surrounding it. That's exactly what I saw. Look, got a cube. It changes shape almost every second. There's no tail in the back. You're going to get a lot of, but it does. Apparently, the gentleman from Brazil, the astronomer, it's got a reddish forward towards the sun. Right here, it looks like a cube. And you can see it's not alone. It's definitely not alone. So these are definitely great images. December 19th, that's when it gets supposedly the closest to Earth. So every day, the object is apparently getting bigger, brighter, changing colors, and we still waiting on more information, confirmation, maybe to see if it didn't turn towards us, or making a turn slightly. But this will definitely, if it's red, the tail, and it's reddish, I'll leave a link down below of that video too, just you can study. We need more confirmation. Even though I trust these two right here. It matches with the HOPI prophecy, and it also kind of matches with the way the European released their Mars image, and the Chinese like this, for example. Now this was the European back in, I think it was when they had the flyby October 3rd, and it was released on the 10th. This is from the European. This is what they saw. See what I mean? See the shape? Similar. There's the cube right there. Let's look at it one more time. This, make it larger. See the cube right there. Okay, this one's from the Chinese. The pattern. See the pattern? Basically the same as the European. See the pattern? Cube-like again. The H, like a water molecule. Pattern. Closely. Cube-like, just like what Ray caught. Every second is just changing. Now I was playing with the frequency. I was going to do 888 in a dolphin video sound. See the C? How the frequency 432 healing frequency changes the pattern of water molecules, and one of them looks very simple. See, almost similar to 3i Atlas right there. That one right there. Let's take it. See, and there was an article by Diego and Abilo put out a paper about living organism in space, something like Star Trek. And if you look in the middle, it just, the way it changes shape. I don't know, I just thought I'd just put that out there. It's a frequency of 432, and I had information on the 888 with Grout, and it was a connection. There was a videos way back. I think it was about a month ago when I did that dolphin, about emitting a certain frequency message that were being received. I'm just guessing, guys. I'm not even bringing. This is just guessing, just asking a question. The way it changed shape in the Mars flyby, and now we are here in November 17, 1 month away for its closest path approach to us. Now, if that's data about turning red, the tail aimed at the sun, or turning red, that means it changed from red to orange to bluish to green to blue, and now it's starting to turn red, getting bigger and larger each passing day. Now that 888, back in October 13th, when they received that radio signal by Sagittarius and Scorpio right in the galactic center, they were getting the frequency. They were listening in, and they stopped, and I did a video on that about them stopping because their time ran out. And I'll see if I could try to find it and connect these two together. Basically, they were receiving the 888 from the Sagittarius Galactic Center transmission. So this is back in 2000. Well, the interview was on 2021, and I have a link right here. But just listen to this first. Basically, some of the. That was the frequency they were getting. 888. But there was also another one similar to this, close to this frequency. This played both of them together. The wind chimes in the galactic center. Now listen to both of them. Close your eyes for a second. And this comes from the interview. I covered this before. Yeah, it was this one right here, a month ago. Episode 51.
There's no coincidence in the timing. With
Right here,
everything
right
I've
here.
covered so far, are still much to go. Answer is no. She said they stopped listening to the single because they lost their time and lease. Now, I made a video on that. The Galactic Center is calling about it, and I'll put a link to it. So in other words, the radio signal was still transmitting. So from the Galactic Center. Now, imagine you're getting a single more than the WOW. It's like the WOW, but this time it's talking more from the Galactic Center. And they stopped listening because the lease ran out, so some other group could study a quasar. And again, they see low frequency. These are the words they use. You guys know what that would radiate, similar to a TV and radio. See the light. See the light. Key nuggets.
Key
major
nuggets right here.
Are you still listening to the single? No. Why? We stopped listening to the single because our lease time on the telescope ended. Was single still being sent? This is the interviewer telling them, asking them. Yes, it was still continuous. In other words, you're getting more than a wow. Wow was just a brief just a brief. This is continuous, folks. Think about this. Think out of the box. Think about this.
Wow.
Ron Paul's trying to do his best. I'm very skeptical of the space agencies because of the past experience. I've been dealing with 30 years. I've seen so many government shutdowns, like magnetic field being accelerated. Think of it as a TV, radio band we saw. That's them talking. I don't know if it's the man or the woman, a video that's still up and running. SETI Live's radio from the Galactic Center. I'll play a little bit later. We observed low frequency electrical radiation discovered. She came in from Washington. You can see where the single originated. So the WOW single happened in 1977. Basically, I was talking to Groot, trying to get the frequency, and then most similar, the 88.8 megahertz single. And we're talking, it was detected 6 times between January and September 2020, and later confirmed that that's I'm saying it could have been a pulsar, it could have been this, it could have been that, and it sounded something similar to this.
I do have that 2020 when they turned CERN on. In this video, it would show that. So when CERN was turned on, all of a sudden, the same direction where 3i popped out of, they started getting all these signals. It's a coincidence? I don't know. Again, I don't know. I just thrown that out there. It's episode 51. And let's see what kind of links I put. Yeah, I categorize it. Now we go to the Galactic Center. It's calling in musical. This was done
December 24th.
2 years ago.
Eve, Galactic Center is calling. Now imagine if something like this happened, and you get a signal. You know, you think you're gonna stop. Now you think you're gonna stop listening to that signal coming from the Galactic Center?
Seen anything like it, any existing criterion. So where are these signals coming from? No one knows.
Well, now we know. Now we know who it was coming from.
So, with the mystery unresolved, the scientists have now made their findings public, hoping that some genius somewhere would be able to solve it for them.
So Chandra X-ray telescope really aimed at the Galactic Center, and they put together mathematical first together.
By the way, where is Chantra? Did it get decommissioned?
Crunch it up, and this is basically what they heard in musical tone with the numbers from the Galactic Center.
This is back then.
Sounds like those wind chimes you put outside.
Now I got the closest I could get. This is back. This is way back. Let's see. December 24th, 2022. Almost 3 years ago.
Windy. Sounds beautiful. Closest. So you compare it to the galactic center. That's the middle of our galaxy, and who knows how many people is circling the galactic center and each
Trillions.
star, sun, how many planet orbit, how many 77.
So I did this video almost 3 years ago. And there was another one I did with the frequency of water. So you see how the water vibration, the frequency, how it affects the water. And we've seen the image from the Chinese, the European, now from Ray. So, and now the colorization. I just thought that this piece of this puzzle right here that I'm holding in my hand, yo no sé, I don't know where it belongs, where it fits. Is there a connection here? They were getting the single back in 2020, guys. 2020. Just when they turned CERN on. Coincidence? I don't know. This is getting very now red. With red in the picture, blue and red. Man, we're talking the fulfillment of many, the red dragon, the red Kachina, the blue Kachina coming. It's all there. Pieces are starting to fall into place in my book. Okay, that's what I got now. Just throwing this out. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, help the channel, donate, whatever you can do to help me out. Till next time, Beth Father out. It's getting interesting now, guys.